Something happened this morning that every single person on this planet needs to understand. It doesn't just affect oil prices or military strategy, it affects the price of your groceries, the cost of your gas, and whether the global economy tips into recession before summer. 00:00:16. The incident. At 6:42 this morning, the United States military confirmed it had destroyed 16 Iranian mine-laying vessels operating near the Strait of Hormuz. These were not drone boats or patrol ships, but vessels specifically designed to place explosive devices in the water to detonate when tankers pass over them. 00:01:03. The blockade. According to U.S. naval intelligence, Iran had already successfully laid an undisclosed number of mines in the strait before those ships were destroyed. As of this broadcast, not a single oil tanker has successfully transited the Strait of Hormuz in the last 6 days. We have gone from 37 tankers per day to 0. 00:02:38. Why the Strait of Hormuz matters. The Strait of Hormuz is a 21-mile-wide channel. Every single day, approximately 20 million barrels of crude oil and liquefied natural gas pass through it. That represents roughly 20% of the entire world's daily energy consumption. It is the single most economically critical piece of ocean on the planet. 00:05:05. The declaration. On March 2nd, a senior Iranian official announced, "The Strait of Hormuz is closed. Any vessel attempting to transit will be targeted." This was the first time in history Iran formally declared it closed to commercial shipping. Within 4 hours, maritime traffic dropped by 80%. 0 hours, 9 minutes, 9 seconds. The economic impact, oil and food. Crude oil has already hit $114 a barrel, spiking toward $120. But there is a bigger story. Fertilizer. Nearly half of the world's urea, nitrogen fertilizer, passes through this strait. If fertilizer doesn't reach global markets in the next 3 weeks, crop yields for the 2026 season, wheat, corn, and rice, will fall significantly. We are looking at a global food crisis. 00:13:52. The military challenge. The U.S. administration argues this disruption is temporary, but clearing mines is not easy. Unlike missiles or drones, mines must be physically found and removed. The U.S. Navy's mine-sweeping capability in the Gulf has decreased over the last decade, and reopening the waterway could take weeks of dangerous work. 00:19:32. Confusion in Washington. There has been conflicting messaging from the U.S. government. The Energy Secretary falsely claimed a tanker had been escorted through, but the White House later denied this, saying, "It is not true." This lack of clarity is making global markets even more volatile. 00:40:25. Conclusion. The world's most important waterway is functionally closed. Whether this resolves quickly through diplomacy or extends into weeks of economic disruption remains to be seen. The numbers are clear: 37 tankers to 0, oil up 35%, and mines in the water. This is the most consequential energy crisis in half a century.